YouTube channel, and in today's video I'm going to be telling y'all 5 ways y'all can make y'all some money. So the first way I'm going to tell y'all is you can start your YouTube channel. So when you start your YouTube channel, there's 3 things that you have to do to actually make money off of YouTube. So the first thing you have to have is you have to make it to 1,000 subscribers. Another thing you have to have 4,000 hours adding up to all of your videos. Third thing you have to do is you have to post a lot of videos to actually have all of those hours add up to 4,000 hours. So that is how you can make money off of YouTube. Because if you don't post a lot of videos, then you can't really make money off of YouTube. That's how you're going to make the money. You have to post a lot for people to actually want to subscribe to you. So for people to want to subscribe to you, you have to post a lot, and you have to give your YouTube some content. You have to tell people what you're going to be talking about and what your YouTube is going to be about. So that is one way you can make money off of YouTube. Another way I'm going to tell you is you can iron people's clothes. So when you iron people's clothes, you have to make sure you iron it the right way. And by saying that, you can't burn it. Like some people iron clothes and they burn it and they just burn it. So when you're ironing other people's clothes, you have to iron it the right way. You can't just iron it and burn it and give it back to them and burn. They don't want to wear burned clothes. So you have to iron it the right way. Another thing you have to do is you have to fold their clothes, because when you iron the clothes, you just throw it in the bag, it's just going to get wrinkled back up. So you have to fold the clothes when you finish ironing them. You can't just give them to them unfolded after you just finish ironing it. It's just going to mess it up and they're not going to want to pay you. And the third thing is make sure you have something to put the clothes in. They may give you a bag, but if they don't, make sure you have your own bag. Pretty sure they are, but I don't know. But if they don't, you can either ask them or you can get your own bag. The third thing I'm going to say is you can wash people's cars. When you wash people's cars, you have to make sure you have your stuff. So, because they may not want to give you stuff to use for their car, or they may, because there may be a certain type of things they want to use to wash their car. So make sure you have the stuff to wash their car, or you can ask them what kind of stuff they use to wash their car. So the first thing you have to do is make sure their car is clean as you're washing it. Next thing you have to do is make sure nothing is broken. So you may want to do that before and after, because you don't want to be washing the car and then as you're washing it you come across and something is broken and they try to blame you for it. So you need to make sure nothing is broken before you start washing your car. And when you finish, make sure nothing is broken. Third thing is make sure the windows are closed. You can't wash your car. You can't wash your car if the windows are open, because it's just gonna make everything wet, and it's gonna make them not want to pay you the money that they owe you. So make sure their windows are closed before you start washing the car. That's the third thing you can do to make some money. The fourth thing I'm going to say is make jewelry. So I actually started making jewelry. I don't really have any on right now to show you, but one of the videos I make, I am going to put some on to show you, just not in this video. But one way you can make jewelry is you can use anything to make jewelry actually. And what you're going to need to make jewelry, you're going to need multiple accessories. And by that, you're going to need anything you can to make some jewelry. Second thing you're going to need to make sure is that the jewelry is tight. I'm not saying like tight like a choker, but like you have to make sure it's tight to where like if they stretch it, it's not going to break. Or not like stretch, but like if they're running or something, it's not going to break. So you have to make sure it's tight enough to where it's not going to break when they put it on, or run, or do anything with it, basically. Next thing you have to have is a 30-day warranty. So that way, if it's broken, I think my mom told me that if it's broken, then they can bring it back for 30 days, and they can either get it fixed or they can return it and get their money back. So you have to make sure it's right the first time. That way you won't have to keep coming back. If they keep coming back and their stuff keeps breaking, they're not gonna want to come back, basically. So yeah. The fifth thing is you can do chores. So when you do chores, you can't just say you did it and it's not really clean. So first thing, you have to make sure you got everything you need. Second thing is you need to ask anybody if they need anything before you start cleaning it. Like, say for instance, if you're about to clean the bathroom, you can't just clean the bathroom and then somebody gonna come back and then mess up the bathroom. You're gonna have to clean it again. So you need to make sure you ask anybody if they need anything before you start cleaning. And then when you finish cleaning, tell people that you can clean it. That way they can clean up after yourself, so you won't have to keep going back and forth to clean up their mess. And the third thing is make sure you clean it right. You can't get paid for cleaning something halfway. So make sure you clean it right. And yeah, that's going to be the end of this video. That's 5 ways you can make you some money. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. And that's it.
Like me better when